Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm going to review Hein, and I must say he is kind of terrible. Okay, first let's take a look on his stats. Let's compare him to Whiteley, Darkfina, and Palom and Porom. And like you can see, whoa, his magic stats is kinda ordinary, 180%, but take a look on the true double hand or true dual with magic boost. It is damn low, only 50%. What are they thinking? Hein is not a free mage, so I think he should has at least 100% true dual wield or true double hand. Not only that, take a look on his passives. Whoa, they really blew my mind. Okay, yes, he has silence because whoa, if you get silence, you can still cast your abilities. So silence resistant is useless. Paralyzed and confused, nice. 7% MP per turn, nice. But I wish he has more because he is a mage. And for the counter abilities, oh, it is really lovable. It is barrier shit counter. Trust me, it is useless. It is random 50% fire or ice or lightning resist or even all of those trees. Okay, but really, if you really need elemental resist, you already have them in form of elemental buff, not relying from this counter. This kind of counter should give you like 100% elemental resist. Okay, so this is really useless. 3 LB per turn, meh. And the most funniest thing is auto cast King's Blade Plunder at the start of the battle. The effect 15% damage mitigation. Can you believe it? 15% damage mitigation. How that even gonna be useful? Okay, really stupid design. And like you can guess, when his health goes below 50%, you get the mighty 50% fire and ice lightning resist. Please, for God's sake, this is worse than free unit. Even Gentiana has better passive. Okay, and for his 7-star passive, it is the first time I don't see any 7-star passive. I know he gets some stats boost, but for unique passive, no one. No fatal damage protection. How stupid is that thing? You may say, but stats only half of the equation. What matters are abilities. Okay, so let's take a look on that. So for abilities, whoa, if there is something good about Hein, it is because he is Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer, so he can chain with top tier mage at this time. He also has fire, ice, lightning element, so he is flexible, unlike Palom and Porom. But the bad news is the damage. Like you can see, the damage is only max at 15. Yes, I know he will get some damage modifier boost by using his other abilities, but let's talk about that later. For base damage, it's only 15, and compared to Whiteley Darkfina, she has 20, and PNP has 24 times. So really, guys, you can see that Hein really lack in terms of damage. Maybe some of you want to say that, oh, he is actually a support mage. Yes, you're able to say that because actually he able to buff your party fire, ice, and lightning element resist by 80% and 150% on the maximum. Yes, that's very nice, but do you really want to ditch your buffer only for elemental resist for him? I don't think so. He can fit well when you use mage on your party, okay, so you don't need to ditch your buffer. But what if you want to use physical attackers, not Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer? You cannot do that, right? And like you can see this, the buffs, yes, it has 8 turns cooldown, but if you need only one elemental resist, then you can simply juggle the abilities. Let's say you need to have fire resist, then you cast fire lightning barrier, Cyro sacrifice, and when it is already 5 turns, simply use the fire ice barrier. In that case, you can simply maintain your fire resist with 150% elemental resist buff, which is impressive, I must say. And his limit burst, it is also a support. He gives you 50% damage mitigation, which is nice. But again, like I say, unless you use mage party, then it is really not worth to bring him to your party, because, well, you want to bring only for 50% damage mitigation and crappy damage? Not right. And it also recover nice amount of MP. So really guys, I must say his LP is not bad at all, but really restricted to certain party composition. Okay? And his Imperial only 100%. So really guys, I think he cannot be your main mage. Okay, in terms of damage, he may be bad. In terms of stats, he is also bad, but I must say his support abilities are quite nice, especially if you encounter the enemies who uses fire, ice, or lightning element to your party. Okay, and also if your tanker not able to give you 50% damage mitigation, you can do that using Hein. But really guys, I doubt you don't have 50% damage mitigation at this point of the game. So really guys, kind of bad in my opinion. Let's talk about the rotation. So for abilities rotation, it is very simple because you only need to use Elemental, Incarceration, Calamitous, Curse, and then after that simply spam your Chaos Wave attack. Remember that you can combine your Chaos Wave with your buff abilities, so yeah, you can support while attacking. And talking about partner, because he is the Chaos Wave Chainer, Chaos Wave Awaken I mean, then for Thunder you can partner him with Kefka, okay? And for Fire you can partner with Palom, Porom, White Lily, Darfina. For Ice you can pair him with Sweet Nicole. So those are the partner, okay? So enough about abilities, let's talk about equipment. So for equipment, like other mages, simply focus on magic stats, and because he is quite flexible, which means able to become true double hand or true dual wield mage, it is free, depends of your equipment. Enough about equipment, my conclusion for Hein. So let me be honest here, Hein is really bad. If you take a look on Furcula, okay, then you should know that his damage output is about the same like Zandy damage output. Zandy is free mage, so wow, that just blew my mind. Okay, if you search for a mage who can deal tons of damage, Hein is not the answer. Okay, but yes, you may say, but he able to support your party really well. If you're really searching for something like that, then I guess Hein can work, but really? Do you really want a mage that can support your party with mediocre damage? Don't get me wrong, if his damage output is good, let's say he is on top 5 mage on the global and he has that support ability, I will say he is amazing, but the damage is simply very low to him to be useful on the party, okay? And most support and recent tankers have that 50% damage mitigation, so I really cannot see the reason to pull for him. And I think he is like Palom and Porom, the best blocker for Onion Knight. But still, the best blocker is of course Palom and Porom, because for Hein, Onion Knight is not that tempting at this point, but Paladin Cecil is really tempting even for now. Okay, for his Trust Mastery Word, oh my god, it is also kind of bad. Not useless, don't get me wrong, okay, you get 50% magic and 20% fire, ice, lightning resist, which gonna be useful when you fight those enemies, but really guys, it's kind of very niche. The same thing for his STMR. It's basically had with very high magic stats, which only useful for stats warring. Okay, so really guys, almost all his aspects are garbage. The characters, not that good. The Trespasser, bad. The STMR, bad. Check. One of the worst character on the game. Okay, compared to Whiteley, Darkfina, and Palom and Porom, oh, it's kinda very big difference, especially compared to Whiteley, Darkfina. Okay, she's still the best mage, and yes, Palom and Porom may be bad, but at least they deal massive amount of damage for fire element. Okay, yes, they are not flexible, but still pretty good when you able to use fire element. But for Hein, no, please God, don't pull for him. Okay, but of course, if you want to get Onion Knight, you really need to gamble. Okay, I hope you are lucky and not pulling him now and in the future. So yep, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private FFBE guide. Bye bye guys.